All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to 2BeersIn podcast. Today we have a special episode. We are watching March Madness games as we film this, so we'll be giving a little bit of live commentary on what we're seeing at the time we're seeing it while watching the games, while also just talking about other things. It's not going to be the whole podcast.
We're going to talk about NFL free agency.
Yeah, we have some big moves this week in NFL free agency.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
big name right now is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And what happens with him and, like, what trade gets worked out to get him to New York.
Yeah.
What else? We had some other big deals. Zeke getting cut by the Cowboys.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little bit. A couple other things. And then, obviously, March Madness.
Yeah.
My favorite time of the year.
And we're going to talk about Usman and Edwards.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah. Rematch this weekend. Yeah. Big rematch.
So we're going to start this thing off with free agency?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers right now is big news. He said he said, like, publicly on Pat McAfee's show, he wants to go to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Jets is a team he wants. Sauce Gardner and Breece Hall were both tweeting about it. They both said, like, this is exactly what we want.
Yeah, he wants to play. I think it's just at this point, it's just getting the deal done.
Yeah, I think, and honestly, I think it'd be cringe of the Packers to ask for a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
he's given so much to the organization.
He's given so much to their organization.
And they've given so little to him.
Yeah, like, he's been your main guy for, 12 years now?
Yeah.
And I think it's time to just let him go.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, a couple second rounds or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think anything huge because he's also 37.
Yeah.
Like, he's an old man. Or, what, 39?
I think he's 37, 38.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got, like, 2 or 3 more years left in him.
Yeah, really.
So, I mean, what are you really losing, you know?
Like, I feel like you're not losing a lot there.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you're losing a great quarterback, but you're losing him for 3 more years.
Yeah, and I think it's time for Jordan Love to step up and be the guy in Green Bay.
Yeah.
I think it's his time.
Mm-hmm.
I think he played well at the end of the season when he did play.
Yeah.
And so I think it's time. You just trade Aaron. Like, you can't expect a lot for a 37, 38-year-old guy.
Yeah.
You can't expect a lot of...
Yeah, I'll say a couple draft picks.
Yeah, a couple draft picks.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, one, like, piece or something. I feel like they probably need a new wide receiver.
Yeah.
But I don't know who on the Jets they take.
Where did they trade Zach Wilson? Did you see back in January where Zach Wilson was like, if they sign a veteran quarterback, I'm going to make his life hell?
Yeah, I feel like that'd be the wrong approach from Zach Wilson, though.
Yeah.
I feel like you have Aaron Rodgers or a veteran quarterback in
honestly, it could help Zach Wilson.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Learn from them and, like, maybe become a decent quarterback.
It's not like the dude lacks talent.
Yeah.
He's just the face of, like, privilege.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and I think he needs to take a little bit of, like, the Aaron Rodgers approach. Where
Aaron Rodgers was kind of the same way to begin with.
Yeah,
kind of like an arrogant rich kid.
But he learned from Brett Favre.
Yeah.
And look at him now. He's one of the great. Like, if Zach Wilson can learn from Brett Favre, learn not from Brett Favre, from Aaron Rodgers, like Aaron learned from Brett Favre, like,
it could be a really good.
He could be a quarterback, but I think Jordan Love might have that already locked down.
Yeah, I think
where he spent 2 years behind Aaron Rodgers, learned a lot from him.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's been like 3 or 4, probably.
Oh, has it been that long?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think Jordan Love is the guy in Green Bay for them.
Yeah.
So I don't think they
have to go look for a quarterback.
I don't think they go big for a quarterback.
No.
I don't think they even take a quarterback this draft.
No.
Because I think this next season they for sure take a chance on Jordan Love.
Yeah.
And
they already got a great defense.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's Green Bay too. They're always juggernauts.
Yeah.
They always have people who want to come play for them.
Mm-hmm.
They've always, like, since they won the first Super Bowl, like, they have history. They're always going to be good.
Yeah.
And I think it's Jordan Love's time over in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you think the Jets look with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback?
I think you might add another piece or so. But
yeah, I think they need more receivers.
Yeah. I mean, you got Chris Olave.
That's New Orleans.
I mean, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson.
You got Garrett Wilson. You got Elijah Moore. So you got some decent receivers there.
Yeah.
I think Garrett Wilson will be like a dude. But
yeah.
I mean, obviously, Aaron Rodgers has given his wish list. He wants OBJ.
Yeah, he wants Odell, and Odell's just chasing rings.
Yeah, at this point.
He did it in LA.
Yeah.
But he's also good enough to be chasing rings and still be a piece for that team, like an important piece.
Yeah.
Like he did with LA, where he went to LA and he balled out for him.
He had a great postseason with LA.
Yeah. and I think he would have been huge in that Super Bowl for him without if he hadn't gotten injured.
Yeah. Even without Odell, though, I think the Jets are like winning their division.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, like Aaron Rodgers. He's old. He's not washed up.
Yeah, he's old, and I think he's not as good as he was 5 years ago.
Yeah,
but
he's not washed.
He's still miles ahead of Zach Wilson is. Yeah, and that was their problem this year. They didn't have a quarterback. Mm-hmm. They didn't have someone to run the team.
Right.
And so I think someone like Aaron Rodgers is
Aaron Rodgers help for him. He's still at least top 6, top 7 quarterback in the league.
Yeah,
so
for sure. Yeah, I think he's behind Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen,
Joe
Burrow. Those are the only 3 where I can confidently put them as the 3 better than Aaron Rodgers. Right. After that, it's
maybe Lamar.
Yeah,
maybe I wouldn't even say Justin Herbert.
It's hard to compare Lamar and
it's so different
because they're such different quarterbacks. Yeah, Justin Herbert, I really do like Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
but I think he can't win in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and I think that hurts him, and that's why I'd rather have Aaron Rodgers right now. In the future, I'd rather have Justin Herbert.
Yeah, but the Jets are so thirsty for like playoffs,
they are thirsty for playoffs. And
so right now, this is a great deal.
This is a great deal for them. Yeah.
Because they're not looking ahead. They want something right now.
Yeah,
the fan base is starved.
As long as Green Bay are give them a good trade.
Yeah.
And don't ask for 5 first-round picks or something like that, which I could also see Green Bay taking the path of doing, asking a lot for them.
Yeah, they're petty a little bit.
Yeah, a little petty. Yeah. And but we'll see. I think it could turn out really well for the Jets, though.
I think it could honestly be good for both teams.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. At least Jets for the next couple of years.
Yeah. And then Aaron Rodgers will play for the Vikings next year.
Yeah.
And then in about 10 years, he'll have financial fraud.
Yeah.
So he's just going to take
He's taking the exact same path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're living in a simulation.
We really are. He has really just been a Pat Favre.
I think they've already agreed to trade Jordan Love to the Jets in 2040.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. When he's 37 years old.
Yeah.
Takes him to a couple conference championships but no titles.
Yeah.
Or wait, he got one title. He got one.
Yeah,
Aaron
he
Rodgers got one.
Right, one.
Yeah. He got one. Yeah. But after that, he couldn't do anything with incredible teams. So how great are you really, Aaron?
Yeah.
I also, as much as I'm talking about how good Green Bay is, I fucking hate Green Bay.
Right.
As a Lions fan, just because they're the worst.
Yeah.
Their fans suck.
Yeah.
And but I gotta respect him because
he's one of the best of our generation.
One of the best franchises in.
Oh yeah.
Just NFL, maybe the best franchise in NFL history. If I'm not lying.
Honestly,
they have history and they have the fans.
Yeah.
They also have a good team now, a decent team now.
Yeah, decent team.
I still think the Lions are better than them next year, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, next year for sure.
I think Lions year is coming up.
Yeah.
That's if we can get a couple free agents. We signed a couple this year. We signed the corner from Pittsburgh. What was his name? I can't think of his name right now.
Solid pickup though.
Yeah, I was hoping to get Darius Slay.
Yeah.
But
looks like he's going to re-sign with the Eagles.
Re-sign with the Eagles. They're just trying to free up some cap space.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Eagles, we also had Darius Slay was a big name for them, getting them back seats for them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just went to a Super Bowl. They still have Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
I think they're looking really good for next season.
Yeah, they did lose Miles Sanders.
They did lose Miles Sanders, which he was a really big bounce back player this year for them after having a really bad rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Carolina will.
I think Carolina's doing. I think they're winning.
Carolina's making some moves.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, they moved up for that number 1 pick.
I don't think they gave up too much for it. A lot of people think they gave up too much for it, but
I mean, 4 picks and DJ Moore.
Yeah.
I mean, you could find another DJ Moore in a draft.
Yeah, easily.
And I mean, you gave up 4 picks. Your 9 pick this year, which obviously you're gonna have to give up for the 1 pick, and then another first round next year.
Yeah. And then
2 future firsts,
2 second round picks, I think.
2 future seconds.
Yeah. Maybe the second this year. And
maybe a second this year and a future second. Yeah.
But I mean, if the quarterback, if you're the guy you draft works out, then obviously it's worth it.
Yeah, I think
if it's Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud and they work out, then obviously
it's obviously worth it. Yeah. And I think they should take Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I think he works out better.
Yeah.
Just in the long run for them. But C.J. Stroud, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I get proven wrong all the time.
Yeah.
And
it's hard for me to bet on Ohio State quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Like Justin Fields is the only one in the last 2 decades that is, and even he hasn't fully arrived.
He's had
yet.
one good season.
Yeah, he hasn't fully arrived.
But I still see him having I wish he had worked out at Georgia.
Yeah, same.
Because I think, imagine him in that team instead of
Jake Fromm.
Or even Stetson.
Yeah.
Or the year he won it. I feel like that team dominates.
I mean, I would take him over Jake Fromm so quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. It was crazy.
I'll take Stetson over Jake Fromm.
Yeah, I do too, yeah.
I mean, he's not as talented probably, but he's just got that dog in him.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck.
What else do we have? We had Zeke got cut by the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's right. Zeke got cut. Also talks of him going to the Jets because they need a running back. Yeah. And if they get Aaron Rodgers, Zeke, and OBJ, damn,
they got the most toxic team in the NFL.
Oh yeah, but also like a scary team.
Yeah.
Like toxic but scary.
I feel bad for Zeke, man, because he really gave the Cowboys everything he had.
He did.
His last play as a Cowboy was playing fucking center. Snap the ball.
Wait, really?
Yeah. You know the play against the 49ers?
I'm trying to remember. I don't even
Where for some reason
I feel like
they thought it was a great idea to have Ezekiel Elliott snap the ball and then throw an 8-yard slant and get tackled inbounds.
Very interesting play.
Yeah. That was Ezekiel Elliott's last play.
Damn.
As a Cowboy.
That sucks for him.
He was playing center and got fucking bulldozed.
Damn. That sucks for him.
Yeah.
Sucks for him. Hate that for him. But I think he thrives in New York too. I mean, they have a good O line.
I think Zeke's going to do good anywhere he goes.
Yeah, they have a good O line already.
Yeah,
and so if he gets some blockers, I mean, he is coming from one of the best O lines in the league in Dallas.
Yeah,
and he was able to cook for so long because his O line was fucking incredible.
Yeah,
but if he can go to another team with another offensive line,
I just hate that the Cowboys cut him.
Yeah, cut him.
At least trade him.
Yeah.
Because, y'all ran him into the ground, first of all.
They did.
When Zeke came into the league, he was like a speed back.
Yeah.
Like, when he was at Ohio State, he was making dudes miss, like, breaking open 80-yard runs. Now he's like a power back because y'all wore the cartilage out of his knees. Because y'all just used him and used him and used him. And now he's like a big, husky guy. And he's like more of a downhill back, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know I don't know that he will work well anywhere because he is kind of a power back now.
He is, yeah. I think he might be turning like he's reminding me of Mark Ingram.
Yeah.
Where Mark Ingram, when he came into the league, explosive back, could run fast, but then he became a power back.
Yeah.
But he became a really good, trustworthy power back that a lot of teams wanted.
Right. Yeah.
And I could see that trajectory for Zeke, where
great pass blocker too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he really focused on it, like. And honestly, to be a running back in this league, you have to be able to adapt and become a different type of runner. Because just like you said, like the Cowboys ran him into the ground, and so now he has to change the way he plays.
You won't be the
football.
same as a running back. You're not going to be the same player your first 5 years versus your next 5 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to learn to adapt.
And so, holy shit, hit that. Oh, I think.
Don't hit that. We're betting on different teams.
We are betting on. He bet on Missouri. I bet on Utah State. Utah State are looking cold from the 3-point line right now, which
Missouri
they need to hit threes to win this game.
23-18 Missouri right now.
I'm still feeling good about Utah State, but
I haven't hit a parlay in a few days. I really need this one.
I had one of the craziest days of my life the other day.
Yeah, you've been doing great.
I've been doing great.
Yeah,
I hit like 3 parlays in a row. Went from like $10 to like $300.
Yeah,
in about a 24-hour span, which was that was fucking sick.
Yeah.
That was like, I was feeling it that day. Yeah. Any bet I made, that shit was hitting.
Yeah, I'm not in the same boat right now.
No.
I'm shooting, since I got Flip, I'm probably, can we say that? This is an app.
Yeah, it's just an app.
Yeah, since I got Flip, I'm probably about like 3 for 10.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I mean, it's not terrible.
I'm down about $10.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Since I started betting on Flip probably a month or two ago. I think I'm probably up net like 300, 400.
Damn, yeah.
Like I definitely made money at this point. So that feels good.
I've lost $10, so.
Yeah, that's not bad.
If my parlay hits today, then I'm up again, so we're good.
Yeah.
We also had Jimmy G to Las Vegas.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
To Vegas, I think that's a good deal for Vegas too.
Yeah, to me, it just points towards a collusion because you get Jimmy G instead of Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Now, if Las Vegas wanted the most handsome quarterback,
They got him.
They got him.
They got him.
But
They
if they
got a
wanted the most
hot-ass
talented,
quarterback.
yeah, I mean that's a fine quarterback.
That's a fine-looking man.
But if they wanted the most talented quarterback, why did they not even attempt to get Lamar Jackson?
I'm taking my pants off. Just leave this in. I don't
Welcome to our OnlyFans.
care. Welcome to the OnlyFans of Two Beers
In OnlyFans.
Maybe we should start just like an OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Drinking beer, butt ass naked.
We just sit here, drink naked, and do our podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be a very interesting episode. Let us know if you'd like to see that.
Yeah. Leave some
But,
comments.
most likely won't.
I mean,
But I think we could.
Yeah.
If you want me to move into spicy content for this podcast, I'm
There's
not
an
doing anything
athletic
crazy. We're just sitting here naked talking.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll stand up for you a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Do a spin.
Yeah, do a little spin for you. But for right now, we're gonna keep it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep our clothes on.
We're gonna keep it. Well, it's not really PG-13, but
It's,
as close to it.
Yeah.
Nudity wise.
yeah. I just Jimmy G to the Raiders just feels like obviously something has to be going on with the owners against Lamar Jackson. Like, we talked about this last week, but
we did, yeah.
But dude, how did you? They didn't even attempt to get Lamar Jackson. They go get Jimmy G. Jimmy G's not a horrible quarterback,
Yeah,
but he's Kirk Cousins.
he is. Yeah, he's
very mediocre.
a traditional average quarterback
Yeah.
who travels around the league.
Yeah.
Like
He's a good quarterback, not a great quarterback,
not a great quarterback.
not a bad quarterback.
He reminds me of Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I can see that.
just like a decent quarterback.
Mhm.
He's good enough to get the job done.
Yeah.
If the team around him is good enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
He can make the playoffs if the team around him is good enough.
And maybe win a Super Bowl.
But Jimmy G is not going to bring your team out of poverty.
No.
Like
You
Lamar
have to
Jackson,
have pieces around him.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson has been doing this shit by himself
Yeah.
for years now.
like Lamar Jackson with Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs and
Yeah.
or not. I was going to say Darren Waller, but Darren Waller's at the
Oh, yeah.
Giants now.
Also, yeah, he
He
went
got
to
traded for a ham sandwich.
Vegas, did
So,
him dirty.
yeah.
Made him leave his wife too.
Yeah, man, it's fun.
Just got married.
Yeah.
Get traded to New York like
Yeah.
3 days later.
Yeah.
And she plays for the Vegas Sparks,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah,
Or Vegas Aces.
yeah. The
Vegas
Aces.
Aces, yeah. Vegas Aces. And Vegas did him dirty, which is surprising too because he's a very good tight end.
Yeah, I think it's he's been injured a little bit here as of late,
Yeah,
so I think that's maybe why they gave him up for I think it was a 3rd round pick.
yeah.
But even then, man, a 3rd round pick for as far as tight ends go, he's got to be top 5 in the league.
For sure,
Like,
yeah. I
you
put him
got
in top.
Kelsey and Kittle, and then to me, it's
Kelsey, Kittle, you
And
got
Waller.
Waller, Hawkinson,
Yeah.
and I mean, who
yeah.
else is
So
there
to
with
me,
him?
he's
It's
top
like-
3, top
yeah,
4 at worst.
Yeah, he's
and he
he's
got
up
traded
there.
for a 3rd round pick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, I
You
just
got Kyle Pitts, but he had a
yeah.
bad season last year.
Kyle
but-
Pitts hasn't caught enough touchdowns for me to call him.
But his upside is so high.
Yeah.
So I think you got to put him up there.
As a Georgia fan, fuck Kyle Pitts. I remember when Lewis Seen killed you. Do you remember this?
No.
Whenever they played, they beat our ass. Yeah,
What year
Florida-
was this? When was the last
This
time we
was,
lost to Florida?
Not last season, or the season before. The season before that, before we won the Natty.
2019?
It was it's the year Bama had Devontae Smith and Mac Jones, and then won the national
Yeah,
championship.
2019.
But Lewis Seen just absolutely concussed this man. They caught targeting; it wasn't targeting, but it just killed Kyle Pitts over the middle of the field. Yeah, it's one of the nastiest hits in college football history.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
But as an Atlanta fan, I do
I-
like Kyle Pitts a little bit more. But as
Yeah.
a Florida hater, I hate Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, as a fuck Florida for life.
Yeah.
Fuck Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
As an Atlanta fan, just use the man better because I feel
Yeah.
like we're not using him correctly.
Right. Yeah.
Another
team that could have went after Lamar easily,
Yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah.
Atlanta.
and they just signed a quarterback. Who did they sign? They signed I think they signed
Receivers.
Heineke.
Yeah, okay. But you're signing Heineke. You know he's going to be a backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to back up Desmond Ritter probably.
Yeah, there's obviously collusion going on, right?
Yeah, I mean, why aren't these teams going for Lamar?
What do you think comes of this situation? Because to me, it is plain as day.
Honestly,
the NFL is colluding
yeah.
against Lamar Jackson.
and I don't think there's anything legal or anything Lamar can do about it.
Yeah, it is a tough situation because I
Because-
guess technically you can't prove that they're out to get you.
Yeah, and I mean, is there anything against NFL owners doing this?
I think Lamar hurt himself a little bit by not playing this year.
Yeah,
I think he quit on his team. I don't blame him for that, personally. I think he quit on his team a little bit, and had he played the rest of the season, because right now Baltimore could be like, oh well, he's injured all the time.
Yeah.
I
So
think
why give him $50 million if he's always hurt?
Yeah, but I think really Lamar could have played this season and kind of quit on Baltimore. Like I said, don't blame him for that, but I think he might have. I think he might be in a better situation if he would have played the end of the season.
Yeah, at least
because there's not that excuse. Oh, he's hurt all the time.
At least come back for playoffs and show that you can still ball.
Yeah.
Like if you come back for playoffs and make a run with your team,
yeah,
you for sure get $50 million this year, because that team was looking dead.
Mm-hmm.
And if he had managed to come back for playoffs, win a couple games, and they were talking about for weeks how he was ready to come back.
Yeah, I think they accidentally made Tyler Huntley Pro Bowler thinking that he was Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I think that the league just seen a black quarterback for Baltimore and oh, it's Lamar Jackson. Gotta have him.
And Tyler Huntley just had a decent season.
Yeah, he's very mediocre.
Yeah, he's very average.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on Tyler Huntley.
No.
But he's not an elite quarterback like Lamar is.
Lose Lamar and see what Tyler Huntley does for you.
I think they probably win 7 games.
Yeah, they're 6-11, 7-10.
Yeah. It's too much. You saw when Lamar was out, they weren't winning games.
Right.
They were winning games when they had Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why everyone had him as a first-round exit without Lamar.
Yeah.
And I think that just shows so much of Lamar's worth.
Yeah.
Because if he's there, I think everyone has him winning that game.
Yeah.
And so it shows his worth and why he should be getting paid $50 million.
They kind of done the same thing with Roquan Smith.
Yeah.
Because Roquan wanted more money and they wouldn't give it to him. He was arguably the best inside linebacker in the league. But now he's at the Bears, right?
Yeah.
They just signed Tremaine, the guy
Williams?
from the Bills, the inside linebacker from the Bills. They just signed him he's he has the most guaranteed money as an inside linebacker, but they wouldn't pay Roquan Smith.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
they traded Roquan. Roquan's the best inside linebacker in the league.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so there's something going on at Baltimore where they're just kind of being cheap, really.
Yeah, they really are. They kind of remind me of the Braves.
Yeah.
They're trying to do the thing where they lock in young players who are good.
Yeah.
And save money.
Mm.
And it maybe worked for one season.
Yeah.
But it has to work out perfectly, and your young players have to develop exactly how you want them to.
Right, yeah.
And so I feel like the Braves were lucky in doing exactly that.
Yeah.
Their players panned out exactly how they wanted them to.
Yeah.
Locked into cheap deals.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ravens are trying to do it, but you have to get lucky to do that.
Right.
Because you're not always going to get your draft picks right.
Yeah.
You're not always going to get your young players right.
Yeah, because eventually these guys are going to be at the end of their contract and be the best player in the league, like Lamar Jackson or Roquan Smith.
Exactly.
And they're going to want
their money
for the position.
Yeah.
So
honestly, right now though, it's looking like Lamar ends up back at Baltimore.
Yeah, which I hate.
Which I hate for him. But I think it's time for him. He has he's franchise tag, so he has one season.
Yeah.
Ball out this season, Lamar.
Yeah.
And go get your money next year.
Yeah.
If you don't get an offer this year, and if you ball out this year, I think one team will be like, all right, it's time to take a chance on him.
Yeah.
It's time to take a chance on him and spend the money.
I don't even feel like it's taking a chance.
I don't think it's I don't think
he's like Michael Vick reincarnated.
That is true.
This dude is without the dogfighting, which is a massive benefit.
A massive benefit. Yeah, you don't have the legal problems.
Michael Vick could have been a Super Bowl champion.
Michael Vick could have, honestly, this is a crazy take, but could have been the greatest quarterback of our generation.
That's not crazy to me.
He could have been, because he was arrested in 06, 07?
Yeah.
When he was
years of his career.
He was 24 then.
Yeah.
And he was one of the best quarterbacks in the league already. And then he went back after 8 years out of the league.
Yeah.
Went to Philly and balled out for a couple of years. He was a baller still after 8 years out of the league because he was in prison.
Yeah.
Michael Vick had the potential to be the best quarterback.
Literally, if you look at their careers, it's so similar up to this point.
Yeah.
So, I think Lamar Jackson has the chance to really be one of the GOATs.
Yeah.
People can say what they want to about his passing. Not everybody can throw the ball like Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes.
No, those are crazy talents.
Yeah. I don't even think Peyton Manning can throw the ball as accurately as they can.
No, that man threw ducks out on the field.
Yeah, I think for him, Peyton Manning is more between the ears.
Yeah.
That's why he was a great quarterback. Same thing with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is not the most elite passer.
So smart.
Yeah, just so smart. You don't have to have an unbelievable arm to win Super Bowls as a quarterback.
No, you don't.
Lamar Jackson he's an unstoppable player. He can tell you which way he's running, and he's still going to gain yards.
Yeah.
So I think he has the chance to really do something great. I just hope that this doesn't like fuck up his career.
I really hope not. I hope this isn't like I hope we're not seeing the downfall of Lamar just because NFL owners are fucking petty and don't want to spend money.
Yeah, because like me personally, it would be really tough for me to like go work hard for a team that I don't want to play for.
Yeah, I mean, I see him. If he goes back to Baltimore, I see him trying to put in the work.
Yeah,
but
at least to get a contract.
To get the contract, exactly. Yeah.
And I think he would play for Baltimore if they would give him the money that he deserves.
Or the help he deserves.
Yeah, either way. Yeah.
Give him an offensive line. Give him some receivers. Give him something. Yeah. You guys have been taken from this man for years. You took Hollywood Brown from him.
Yeah.
You've taken like all his good receivers because you can make a buck off of them. Mm-hmm. You don't care about winning a championship. You care about making money.
Yeah.
And
Which is crazy because the Baltimore fans, they want Super Bowls.
They want a Super Bowl, yeah. I mean, obviously, every team wants a Super Bowl.
They're not a content fan base.
Yeah, no, they're not happy right now.
Yeah.
And I think most Baltimore fans, if you asked them, I mean, we definitely have some crazy Baltimore racist people who don't want Lamar, who would rather have, like, Jimmy Garoppolo go under center.
Yeah.
Because he's a white man and plays the quarterback traditionally.
Mm-hmm.
But
Baltimore is a southern, northern like state.
And I think, but Lamar's your best chance at a quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think if you're not paying him this year, please pay him next year.
Yeah.
Like, just pay the man. Give him the money he deserves.
Try to rekindle that relationship.
I was talking to Ron about this at work the other day. Mm-hmm. And Ron was like, pay the man the money he's deserved. Like,
Ron's $1 million, and he even thinks he deserves the money.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he deserves the money.
That was nasty.
Get up. Damn, that was a dunk.
We're still good, though. We're still good.
I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Utah State down 3. Let's fucking go, Utah State.
Bro, you be eating the fuck out some Taco Bell, son.
Huh?
You be eating the fuck out some Taco Bell.
Bro, I've got fucking Crunchwrap Supreme Taco. What do you think? Or Crunchwrap Supreme tattoo, not taco. Oh, yeah, like, look at this shit. It's fucking fire. I gotta go.
Dude, we got 100 views on our first video.
Hell yeah. We just hit 100 views on our first video. Fucking love you guys. Thank you to our 100 people who viewed it.
Yeah.
I was one of them, but we still got 100 views.
Yeah.
And excited about that.
Yeah. If y'all could tell like 900,000 of your friends, it'd be great.
900,001 views?
Yeah.
No, 900,100 views. My bad.
900, I don't know. I can't
we need to get.
I've drank 4 beers.
We need to get 900,900 viewers.
Yeah.
So that way we hit 1 million.
Yeah, so if you could tell 909,000 of your friends about us, that would be awesome.
If there's anyone out there with that many friends, I don't have that many friends.
I have like 4 friends.
I'm maybe pushing like 10. We're only betting on college basketball right now because we fucking love, at least me, I love college basketball.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
This is my first year of like truly following college basketball. I've only been doing it about a month, but yeah, I fuck with college basketball.
All right, we're going to do a 4-game parlay here. You're watching me put this in live right here. We're going to do San Diego State, Arizona.
Who's Arizona got?
Princeton. That's a fucking, that's a cakewalk. That's an easy one.
I'm going to put money on Princeton.
We got, they're plus 750.
Yeah. You
put $1 on them, that wins 750.
Yeah.
I mean,
750 would help a fella out like me a lot.
Yeah, exactly. We're also going to go Arkansas over Illinois. I believe in Nick Smith Jr. Yeah. You're a baller.
We love the Hogs. I live in Arkansas.
And then we're going to do we're actually not a 4-team. We're going to do a 5-team parlay here because my Duke Blue Devils going to fuck up Oral Roberts tonight. And then Iowa over Auburn. Auburn.
Damn, dude.
I see it happening.
Dude, no, man. I need Auburn to win tonight.
I don't care. I see Iowa over Auburn. I'm looking into the future. Iowa win by 5.
Damn,
and I see it happening.
Holy shit. I was like, that's so Raven. That's so Jared.
Yeah, that's so Jared. We're going to put $6 on this because I'm a broke boy. But it pays out 88.
That's why we need 900 and...
Not a bad bet.
900,000 and 900 people to watch us.
Yeah.
So that we won't be broke. So
yeah, exactly. If you keep watching this...
If we get 1 million views, we will do an OnlyFans.
If we get 1 million views, like, we'll make an OnlyFans. Yeah. If we get 1 million subs... I will put $1 million bet down as soon as I get $1 million. I will put my whole life savings bet down on a bet. Like, if we get 1 million subs one day, as soon as I hit $1 million, $1 million bet going down.
I'll teach my penis to drink beer, and that'll be my OnlyFans content. It'll just
That's some fire content right there. I
Yeah.
mean, there's got to be an audience for that.
Surely. What is
Gay
that?
men who love beer.
What is that? Sounding, kinda.
Sounding.
Yeah, ain't that what that's called?
I don't know. What
Or
that
you like
is.
put shit in the tip of your wiener?
Hey, turn that shit off. I'm getting cold again.
You never heard of Two Kids One Sandbox?
No.
Watch that.
The
in your
only
free
one.
time.
I don't think I am.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but also I would.
I wouldn't watch it. The only one I watched growing up was Two Girls, One Cup,
Yeah, that was life changing.
which was honestly such a crazy thing to see at what, like I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, I was like 8.
Oh, really? You saw
Yeah.
that early?
Yeah,
At 12 years old, I was scarred for life.
Yep.
I can see it forever. Disgusting.
Yeah.
And,
I can. I can literally like play it in my head right now,
Yeah.
and like I know like detail for the. Yeah, no, that's horrible.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
No. Never gone back to it. I've seen it the one time.
Yeah.
If you ever go back to that video, you've seen that video more than one time in your life.
You're going to hell.
You're going to
I
hell
don't,
for
I don't
sure.
even believe in hell, but you're going.
But you're probably just like a weird fucking human
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like disgusting.
Yeah.
We're watching this West Virginia Maryland game too right now. 2 minutes
Oh
left.
yeah. Instead of talking about chicks eat shit, we should probably
Yeah.
talk about sports again.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah. So we were talking about Lamar, and kind of. I guess we kind of covered that. Yeah.
Other
I
big,
hope Lamar gets what he deserves. I'll end on
that's
that.
what I was saying. We're both Team Lamar.
Yeah, I'm pro Lamar,
Neither of us want to see Lamar get fucked.
Yeah.
We both love Lamar.
and I would love to see Lamar like thrive in Baltimore.
Yeah. If he can thrive in Baltimore, but the problem is I don't think he can.
Yeah, I don't either.
And it's not his fault. It's
Yeah.
the fucking owner's fault.
Yeah, so
It's the team's fault.
in conclusion, we just want the best for Lamar. That's pretty
Yeah,
much our.
that really is. We just want the best for Lamar and see what happens with him.
The only other pretty major thing in NFL free agency was Jalen Ramsey. To the Dolphins.
Jalen Ramsey to the Dolphins,
Yeah.
which I think that just helps the Dolphins
Yeah,
build their defense.
Yeah.
They had a good
the
offense
Dolphins,
this year
man,
already.
yeah, they're kind of getting sneaky.
They were sneaky this year.
Yeah,
And
Tua is better than people give him credit for.
I like Tua as a quarterback, which is kind of I like Tua in college too.
Yeah, I did too.
Which was weird as a Georgia fan.
Yeah,
But
he's just such a good guy.
he is such a good guy, and he plays quarterback well.
Yeah.
And
He's fun to watch.
he is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, and so I think Miami are really building a good team.
Yeah.
That will definitely make the postseason next year. I think
Yeah,
if
for
Tua
sure.
stays healthy.
Yeah.
And they have one of the best offenses in the league with Tua and Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I think they need to start running back though.
Yeah, who do they have at running back?
I can't even
Go
tell
get
you who's
Zeke.
there right now.
Go get Zeke.
Yeah, maybe Zeke goes to
Yeah.
Miami.
Yeah.
But their defense is looking better. They got Jalen Ramsey. Their defense wasn't horrible this last year.
No, they've had a good defense for a few years.
Yeah, and so I think they're looking dangerous too. But
Yeah.
I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders yet.
I honestly, man, I think the NFL is going to be very different this year.
I think it's gonna be a very different next season.
I think the Chiefs and the Bengals will be there still.
I still think we have the same top three of Chiefs, Bengals, Bills.
Yeah.
I think those top three stay.
Right.
But then after that, it can shake up a
Yeah.
lot.
Like I'm kind of like the 49ers. I'm kind of thinking, kind of fall off a little bit.
49ers, yeah, they lost Jimmy G. Let's see if they get a quarterback.
Right.
I mean, they're already they've said they're moving on from Trey Lance too and
Yeah.
focusing on Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I just don't know about that.
And I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'm a Brock Purdy fan.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's his time though.
Now, as a guy that like doubted Stetson Bennett last year, and then Stetson Bennett balled out this year.
Yeah.
I mean, which this is the college level.
Yeah.
But like, I thought Stetson Bennett had hit his ceiling.
Yeah.
So maybe Brock Purdy takes like leaps this year in the
Maybe.
offseason. But yeah, like if I'm a GM, I'm probably not betting on Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
He's undersized, doesn't have a fantastic arm. Like, but I mean, neither did Drew Brees, neither did Tom Brady.
I mean, there's a lot of great quarterbacks over time who
Yeah.
didn't have big arms.
Yeah.
And I think Brock Purdy, his upside is that he's a team player.
Mhm.
Is he'll give everything for whatever team he's
He
playing.
reminds me so much of Stetson Bennett because I don't think Stetson Bennett works out on any other team. But like he was so
Yeah.
Georgia, like he was
Yeah.
a Georgia boy, like he loved the Georgia Bulldogs, and the
Yeah.
team just rallied around him.
Yeah.
It was like they played harder for him because
Yeah.
they knew he lacked a little bit of talent, but they're like, this guy loves this university, so we're gonna ball out for him.
And you're not going to understand this as much, but Messi with Argentina,
Mhm.
it was the same way.
Right.
The reason they won a World Cup you know how many players of those publicly came out and said, we're winning this World Cup for Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Like, we want to win this for Messi.
Yeah.
Because he deserves a World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's from Argentina, right?
And he's from Argentina, which is also, obviously, World Cup. You play for the country you're from.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, and
I forgot soccer's common.
And Stetson was kind of the same way, where he was a Georgia boy. They were playing for Stetson to get like national championships with Georgia.
Like, they had more talented quarterbacks, but I don't feel like the team would play as hard for those guys.
Exactly. And I think Brock Purdy could be that guy in San Francisco in a couple of years, especially like he's like Mr. Forgettable, last pick in the draft, and then he becomes like, if he has a next season, he becomes their starter and plays well. He becomes the guy they rally behind.
I think that I think Brock Purdy would have a better chance if he was more handsome.
Really?
Yeah, I think Brock Purdy being ugly kind of hurts him.
Yeah.
I think if Brock Purdy was hot, I think that the 49ers would be in a better situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if he was as hot as Jimmy G, then, I think the team rallies behind him even more. But maybe being ugly helps him. Stetson's kind of ugly.
I mean, yeah. Stetson's a good-looking man. What are you talking about? Yeah.
He looks like Hank Williams to me.
He's a good-looking man.
He looks just like Hank Williams.
I feel like Brock Purdy, though, he kind of showed it when he was in college that he's capable of.
He's a good quarterback.
He's a really good quarterback. Yeah,
there's no way around it. He's a good quarterback.
I mean, if you're making the league, you are a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Like obviously you're a good quarterback if you're making it that far in your career.
Yeah.
But like NFL standards,
yeah,
he needs a couple more pieces to get all the way there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just think that it kind of goes in cycles, like all sports, I guess. But I think that the last 3 or 4 years, the NFL has been in this mindset of like, we have to have a Patrick Mahomes. We have to have like an elite level quarterback, like world killer. Got to have an amazing quarterback. When really that's not the case. Like, because to me, and maybe this is an old school idea, like I think that if you can play great defense and control the clock on offense and like run the ball and have like a quarterback that can make throws, not like Patrick Mahomes throws. If you can just have a reliable quarterback, I still think you can win at the highest level. And
I think the 49ers showed that this last year with Brock Purdy, where they were still winning games with him, where he's not an elite level quarterback, but the rest of their team is good enough. But and I had them going far in the playoffs before Purdy got hurt.
Yeah.
Before Lance got hurt.
Right.
And if they had either one of those two, I think they make a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And so I still think they're going to be decent next year.
You think they would have beat the Eagles with Brock Purdy healthy?
Maybe not beat them, but it would have been a better game for sure. It would have been Josh Campbell is just not.
Yeah.
I mean, love for you because I mean you spent 13 years in the league now, like on like 12 different teams.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but I mean you're making a living out of it, and you finally made your first playoff appearance.
Right.
Like that's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
But you're not going to win a game with him at quarterback.
To me, man, a lot of people think that. I feel like a lot of people think the NFL will dictate college football and high school football. I think it's the other way around.
Maybe.
So I think that like what Georgia's doing in football right now, because like Georgia, I mean they averaged like 41 points on offense this year, which is obviously elite. They didn't do it in the same way as like Ohio State or Alabama, where it's like one play drives and shit.
Yeah.
But they still average 41 points. So I think that like Georgia and a lot of these teams are getting back to defense, winning games with defense and having a good offense, like complementary football. And I think that you're going to see that in the NFL again. I think that teams are going to try to build great defenses. And I think that obviously you want to have a good quarterback, but I don't think that teams are going to be so like we have to have a Patrick Mahomes anymore.
Yeah, and I mean the saying, defense win championships.
Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly.
And yeah, I agree with you. Like if you have a good defense, you're gonna
win a
championship. In football, yeah.
In basketball, good offense beats good defense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Basketball, good offense beats good defense.
But in football, I think that defense is making a comeback because it kind of left.
Yeah,
like
it did. Yeah, and
like, at
especially
the college level and the NFL level.
I was about to say, especially at the college level, you see so many high-scoring games in college. Like, I remember watching games in college this year, and, like, it was weird jumping from Saturday to Sunday where I'd see, like, a 48-45 game on and I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's normal.
Right.
To jump into NFL where it's, like, 23-17.
Yeah.
And it's, like, defense is so much more important in NFL.
And I'm not trying to be a homer here, but like, I feel like Georgia is really changing it back to being defense. Because Kirby has,
they definitely are. Like, they've had the best defense in the league.
We've had some good offenses, but
the last 2 years we've had the best defense in the country.
Especially the year before this season, we won it with defense.
Yeah.
We had a decent offense, like an above average offense, but a historical defense.
Yeah.
And I think as long as Georgia's churning out players on the defensive side of the ball, Those players are going to get drafted, and they're going to be elite in the NFL.
And I mean, even if you look at Georgia Lake, their defense is obviously what made them elite in the first place.
Yeah.
And gave, like, their offense. If you look at Stetson Bennett from just like an outsider's perspective,
yeah,
and just look at like his ability, like he's not a national championship player.
No.
And but their defense made that possible, and just like I mean, his work ethic,
because an amazing defense can make up for a little bit of above average quarterback.
Exactly. Like
I think the NFL is going to get back to that.
You don't need a quarterback who's going to drive down the field every single time and score a touchdown, like Patrick Mahomes. He's going to drive down the field.
Think about
7 out of 10 times and score a touchdown.
Exactly. Think about before Patrick Mahomes, though.
Yeah.
Like Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. All these guys had great defenses.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. So I think that the league is transitioning back to.
Well, except for Peyton in Indianapolis did not have a great defense.
But never he did.
Yeah, he never did. But I still think, we're moving more towards a defense-centered league. I mean, even this year, I feel like we saw lower-scoring games in the NFL. There weren't as many high-scoring games.
Yeah.
And the teams that were high-scoring, like Detroit, where they had a good offense and a bad defense, we ended up 9-8.
Yeah.
And didn't make the playoffs because we didn't have a good defense.
Right. Yeah, I still think you can win games.
You can still win games, but you're not going to win a championship.
Yeah. Because when you run into a team that has both.
Except for maybe Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and that's just because he's otherworldly.
He is insane.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen a quarterback do what he can do.
Yeah.
There's just, that man does crazy things on the field.
Yeah.
And they don't have a good defense, but they have Patrick Mahomes.
They got some good
But I don't think there's another quarterback. I don't think there's another quarterback who can do that, though.
See, to me,
they did have Mecole Hardman last year.
Yeah.
And a couple other good defensive players.
Like, traditionally, I think, like, Joe Burrow is a better quarterback.
Yeah, like traditionally, for sure.
You're looking for, like, a stereotypical quarterback.
Joe Burrow. Yeah, he's the perfect.
But, like, Patrick Mahomes, he's almost like Steph Curry. Like, he's a quarterback. Like, Steph Curry's a point guard, but he plays the position so much differently.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, Patrick Mahomes is not a traditional quarterback.
Yeah.
And so, I know. I mean, obviously, the Chiefs are going to be hard to beat regardless.
Oh, that's a big call. All right, sorry. 28 seconds left.
What they call
West Virginia down 3. Maryland had the ball. They just called a travel on Maryland.
Okay, that is.
Yeah. Oh, because he stepped on his foot. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. West Virginia have a chance to tie it here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of cut you off there.
No.
This is just a huge moment.
I don't have money on this game, but
I don't either. But
I might put some on.
This could be our first buzzer beater of March Madness.
Yes.
Yeah, to send it to overtime.
Y'all bear with us here. We got to watch the last 17 seconds of this.
Honestly, this game, I had it going back and forth both ways each time. Both teams are very good.
2 right here, are they? They are.
Oh, they're going for 2. Okay. They're 8 seconds left, down 1. They got a foul here.
Yeah, they're in the bonus, so foul the biggest.
Bonus plus 2. They're getting 2 shots guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oh, and we went to a media timeout. Fuck you. Fuck ads. I want to see the end of this
CBS,
game.
Of course, is a fucking commercial.
Yeah.
You know what CBS stands for?
What?
Commercial before sports.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to.
I think it's actually commercial broadcast system or something like that. But
to me, it's commercial before sports.
Yeah.
Anytime I watch CBS, whether it's football, basketball, it's fucking
always got commercials.
So many.
I actually, what's crazy? I don't even like CBS on NFL.
Yeah, I hate it.
I like it Fox.
I hate it on the SEC too.
Really?
Yeah, I hate what's his name? Gary Danielson.
Yeah, I don't even watch CBS.
He's like the primary commentator for SEC football on CBS.
Oh, okay.
Fuck Gary Danielson.
Yeah,
Vern Lundquist was the shit. Fuck Gary Danielson. He Alabama could like fucking lose 40 yards, and he's still gonna find a way to like
just praise them, suck their dick. Yeah.
He hates Georgia. He hates every team except for Alabama. He loves Alabama. It'd be like Georgia versus Florida. He's talking about Alabama.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that CBS is going to the Big Ten.
Oh, really? Fox is moving away from Big Ten.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of huge.
SEC is going to be on ESPN and CBS.
Oh, I like that.
Not this season, but next season, CBS will be on Big Ten. Or Big Ten will be on
okay.
CBS. Yeah.
So next season is still CBS with
SEC. Yeah, and then after that it'll be SEC on ESPN and Big Ten.
ABC?
Yeah, ABC too.
Yeah, because ABC's owned by ESPN.
Yeah.
Or ABC owns ESPN.
They're owned
they're together.
Yeah, Disney owns them.
Yeah, Disney owns them all.
Yeah. So if Disney wants to buy this podcast,
hey, Disney.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the podcast space,
come on.
We're the 2 guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, we'll come on ESPN too. We know what we're talking about a little bit.
Yeah,
You got to
but-
foul. You got to foul.
Foul.
You got to foul. 4 seconds.
Yeah,
they took too long to foul
They
there.
probably fucked themselves right there.
They took 4 seconds to foul because they're trying to get the steal or the jump ball, and they didn't get it.
Okay, but they're still down by 3, even if he hits both right here.
If he hits both, they're still down by 3. Do they have a timeout?
Let's see.
I didn't see.
Dude, Kansas and Howard's a little bit close.
Yeah, up at 8 though. I think Kansas pulls away.
Oh, dude, Virginia 58 seconds
Still
left.
first half. We'll pull it back to the Utah State Missouri game after. Oh no! Holy shit! Virginia's only up by 3 with a minute left as well. I gotta pull this up on my phone. We're about to be multi-screening this.
This is going to be our longest episode.
This is gonna be a long episode.
Yeah, so-
Like we're really just here. Part of this is we just
Oh,
want to watch
shit.
college basketball and drink beer.
Our banner fell.
Oh fuck! I can get more tape.
Oh, dude. Well, Thomas Jefferson lives a good life for us.
I got more tape right here on my. Got more tape right here.
Yeah, they should. Dude, they could have fouled him with 8 seconds left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They fouled too late. They took too long to foul. I've been using the same tape on this flag for weeks now, so it's not surprising that it fell off.
I'm surprised that you have duct tape.
Really?
So you just don't seem like the kind of guy that keeps duct tape. I don't keep duct
What
tape.
did I buy it for? I think I bought. Holy shit!
Was that your ass?
Yeah, that was my ass.
That thing be farting, bro.
I'm
gonna move out of frame.
bro, I heard Ron fart at work the other
Oh
day.
yeah, he'd be letting them out a little
He'd
bit.
be letting him out
Yeah.
every once in a while. The shit got stuck.
It reminds me of my grandma.
Where's my duct tape at? It's just stuck.
Where's the fucking duct tape go?
Did I not put it down over there? Is it in the bowl?
It's not in the bowl.
It's not in the bowl?
What's the duct tape?
Fuck. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's my Nerf gun. Yo, Maryland win by 2. Damn, close game.
I'm glad I didn't bet on West Virginia because I was going to.
All right, wait, we're putting on the Virginia game.
Yeah.
We're putting on the Virginia game. All right, Virginia up 3. You got 27 seconds left. This is who's got ball? Furman's got the ball. We got a chance here for the first upset of the tournament.
Okay. I think Virginia's going to win. I have them in my parlay, so this is massive for me. It's a foul. Fuck. 12 seconds. 12.3 seconds. Virginia's up 67-63. They just fouled. Dude, I don't know if that was a foul. Okay. Furman just hit a free throw. 67-64. I'm commentating to the people.
All right. Oh, Furman at the line.
Yeah. Furman hits both.
2-point game.
Okay.
2-point game. I actually have Virginia. I have money on Virginia winning this
I
game.
do too. They're in my parlay.
So I need Virginia to win this. But in my brackets, though, I had this game going either way. I could have seen it. Like,
Oh no.
Bad pass, 5 seconds. Does he?
No.
Oh! Holy shit! Virginia down 1 with 2 seconds left. Holy shit! Holy shit! What a shot!
Dude, that was deep.
That was what a
fuck.
bad pass.
Okay.
Terrible pass.
Okay, I gotta take my glasses off.
Did
for this
Virginia,
shit.
Did Virginia just
Yeah,
call
they
timeout?
called a timeout.
They just called timeout. 2 seconds. Holy shit.
Why did he, dude?
What is that pass?
He could have just taken a foul.
Yeah.
God
And
damn.
buried it. I mean,
That was nasty.
I think he's trying to get it to 21 down there at the end of the court.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have.
He shouldn't have, yeah.
He could have just helped. Like, honestly, backcourt violation was better than anything there.
Yeah. Damn, Furman up
Dude,
1.
Virginia, I need y'all to pull this out.
2.4 seconds. They got ball at half court. They just need a 2.
But yeah, all they need is 2.
You got to make a play
They're
for
in the bonus
for
too.
your star player to take a shot here. Drop a play to get just any shot. Any shot's good. Preferably not a 3 because you're not a good 3-point shooting team.
We got
but-
hour 5 already. Please, Virginia.
She's Furman fan out here just praying they win this game. 2.4 seconds.
Damn, dude, I can't believe he hit that.
That was I saw it too.
Oh shit, they got an inbound from right here.
Oh, they got an inbound from full court. 2.4. What kind of play do they run? Hit it.
Oh my god.
Virginia are gone. First upset of the tournament. We got Virginia losing to Furman. Holy shit. I gotta make a new parlay.
I gotta make a new parlay.
It's just how it goes.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. I still have one alive where I have Iowa, Duke, Arizona, Arkansas, Arizona, and San Diego State. But my first one, I had Virginia beating Furman. So that one's gone. Out of the... Wow.
Damn, Virginia's done.
And I feel bad for the Virginia player that threw that pass, but you're a fucking dumbass.
You're an idiot.
You're a dumbass. Just take the backcourt, but take the 8-second call. Take anything.
They probably would have fouled him anyways.
They would have fouled him eventually. And no, they wouldn't have fouled him if they got an 8-second, but because they would have had 2 seconds to shoot. But they would have had 2 seconds to shoot. Like that's not enough. That's a lot harder three to hit than what they hit. So, but big up Furman.
Yeah. Happy for Furman.
Yeah, big up Furman. They're big win for them. Huge for the program. And I actually saw a lot of people picking this matchup, Furman beating Virginia. I had it in more than one bracket where I had Furman beating Virginia. So that's kind of crazy, though. Damn. Best game of the tournament so far in the first couple games. And damn. All right, we're gonna swing it back to Missouri versus Utah State here.
I hate this shit really bad. Okay, people.
All right, guys. Saw a crazy ending to college basketball. Might not be the first one of the day. Hopefully not. I want to see some more good endings. That. But right now, let's talk a little bit UFC.
Yeah. So we got Usman versus Edwards 3 this weekend in London.
In London, yeah. It's what, like 5 Eastern tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it'll be an early fight.
Yeah. Home octagon advantage
for Leon Edwards, which I think is actually huge for him.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't think he's as good a fighter as Usman is.
You see, the thing is he's a little bit younger.
Yeah, he is younger.
Usman's 36. His knees are a little bit fucked up.
Yeah.
And he just got KO'd like really bad, which can change a
fighter.
fighter.
Knocked the fuck out by Leon.
They can change a fighter.
Yeah, it can. It really can.
So I think I'm gonna bet on Usman because there's more money in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that if in the first round, if Usman's just holding him against the fence, holding him on the ground, I think if you're Leon Edwards, you cannot let the idea creep in your mind that you got lucky.
Yeah, no, you definitely cannot. Yeah. You can't let that creep in your mind at all during the fight.
Yeah, if he's getting held down, and even if he's not getting his ass whooped, if he's just getting held down, getting out wrestled, and Usman has all this control time, you cannot let it creep into your mind that was a lucky shot.
No, you can't let it get there. You gotta believe the whole time. I have the ability to knock this man out.
And I don't think it was a lucky shot because he set it up.
He set it up. He set it up.
He
with
spent
the jab.
all fight setting it up.
He set it up with the left hand jab, right hand kick.
Yeah.
And
other way around.
Right hand jab, left hand kick. He set up the right jab.
Yeah.
He leans right into it. Bah,
I don't think it was lucky because he did that all fight.
Yeah, he was setting
it up from the first round.
And you have to know you can knock him out. And I think that's Leon's key to winning this fight is knowing.
And being in London, I feel like he's going to be so juiced.
Oh, and those boys in London are going to rally around.
They're going to be rowdy.
Yeah, they're going to be rowdy boys.
Yeah, I can't wait for this.
I mean, you've seen the people that have even around Patty.
Yeah,
the people go crazy for Patty.
Yeah. The European fans, man, they rally behind their guys.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's a massive fight. I hope Leon wins it. Just because to me, Usman's been a boring champion.
Yeah, a little bit.
The thing I will say about Usman is at least he's been really active. A lot of champions aren't that active.
He does fight a lot.
Yeah.
He fights a lot. He's not afraid of a fight.
I got respect for Usman.
Oh,
he's just not my favorite fighter to watch. So I'm hoping Leon wins. We got Rafael. I can't say the guy's last name. I don't want to slaughter it.
18-year-old?
No.
No.
Rafael Fiziev, something like that. He's probably like the 5th ranked contender in
Okay.
the lightweight division. He's going to fight Justin Gaethje.
Oh, that's
Justin Gaethje is actually the betting underdog in that fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Surprising.
So, but to me, Justin Gaethje, when she is on he lost his last fight to Charles Oliveira.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He beat Michael Chandler before that. I think that, to me, Justin Gaethje, unless he's fighting a fighter the same style as him, is always like has a chance.
Yeah, I mean
Because
he's
an open book. He's going to go in there and he wants to get into a brawl.
He's gonna fight, and he's not tapping out. He's not someone you're gonna see give up.
But his whole style, like, there's no, you know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
He's going to go in there and try to get into a dogfight.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times fighters, and probably they shouldn't do this, but I think that since they know Justin Gaethje's style, I think that they're like, okay, let's get into a dogfight.
Yeah.
And I think that plays into his favor.
And that does.
Justin Gaethje can take shots.
He's just gonna sit there and he's just gonna throw.
Yeah, he can eat them.
And he can eat them. Yeah.
And I think that that's actually a disadvantage to Rafael.
Yeah.
Because I think that if you play into what Justin Gaethje, because that's kind of what Michael Chandler done. Michael Chandler could have beat Justin Gaethje fairly easily, but he did the same thing with Poirier. Like, because Poirier is kind of a similar fighter. He wants to get into a dogfight. He wants to drag you into that deep water and see what you're made of. That's exactly what Justin Gaethje does. So I think that if Rafael plays into what Justin Gaethje wants and it turns into just like, let's see who can hit harder, I got Justin Gaethje all day.
Yeah. Did Gaethje lose to Usman? Or not? Usman?
No, he lost to Oliveira. His last fight. He's at 55.
I was thinking the wrong way. But yeah, I mean, he fought a really good fighter in Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
He's a very good fighter right now.
Yeah.
He's at the peak of his career.
But you see, Charles Oliveira didn't play into that shit.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He still wrestled him.
Yeah, he stuck to his game plan.
Yeah.
And because he got rocked early in that fight. He dropped Charles Oliveira probably within 15 seconds of that fight.
Yeah.
But Charles Oliveira... Oh, my God.
Let's go Utah State. That's their first 3 of the game, and that's huge for them because they haven't hit a single one.
Yeah, they got the lead now.
And they're a 3-point shooting team. Yeah, but speaking of UFC, Oliveira, I think he's been a crazy UFC journeyman.
Yeah.
Who has really found his way.
Yeah.
And become the best fighter he can be. And so, like, that loss, Gaethje's loss to Oliveira, I'm not discrediting him. Like,
no.
That was a good fight.
Justin Gaethje's still a great fighter.
And he had the title shot, and he's not there right now, but I think he wins this next fight.
To me, the Gaethje fight's more interesting than Edwards and Usman.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Edwards and Usman has bigger implications because it's a championship fight.
It's a belt fight.
But, I mean, at the same time, Justin Gaethje, such an exciting fighter.
He is. He really is. He's an electric fighter.
I've never watched a boring Gaethje fight.
No, you're not going to watch a boring Gaethje fight either.
He doesn't care to get hit. Like that's kind of his game plan. He goes in there and he's like, let's see who can hit harder.
Yeah, he's like, let's go out here and duke it out. Yeah. Just fucking let's fight each other.
So if Rafael wants to get into a dogfight,
I got Gaethje.
Yeah, I got Gaethje all day.
Yeah. I might have I might put money on him.
I'm putting money on Gaethje and Edwards.
Yeah, and Edwards too.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna run it back?
Yeah, I think he's gonna.
I hope he does.
I think Usman's getting old. I think Usman's time is kind of done.
Yeah, I liked Usman. A couple of years ago, he was a good fighter. He still is a good fighter.
Yeah, he's still a great fighter. Not to discredit him.
I still think he's the favorite going.
Yeah, he is the betting favorite
going into the fight.
And honestly, Usman to me, top 5, top 6, maybe 7 UFC fighter of all time.
Yeah,
but he's 36 years old. He has bad knees. He just got knocked the fuck out. Like, I mean, he got slept.
Yeah, I think
it wasn't a TKO. It was a clean knockout.
Yeah,
and that can change a fighter. You know,
it really can. It happened to Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, after you get knocked out for the first time, it's easier to knock someone out again.
Yeah.
And so, and Edwards is a great striker. So, I think Edwards wins this fight by TKO or decision.
Mm-hmm.
But man, the Gaethje fight, that's what I can't wait for.
And I think we're getting to a point where I think we need some more dominant champions in the UFC.
Yeah.
We're getting to where the dominants have been around for too long.
Yeah.
We need some new faces.
Right.
And this also goes back to what I was talking about last week, where I don't like Usman getting the rematch right away.
Yeah.
Against Edwards.
Right.
I think give Edwards a couple other fights before the rematch against Usman.
Because it feels almost like it's almost easier.
Yeah.
That's your very next fight.
Your very next fight is another title fight.
Yeah.
Like you lost the last title fight.
Yeah.
And Edwards earned that shit. He knocked him out. He set it up, and he hit him with a clean knockout.
Edwards probably should have gotten a title shot before that.
Yeah.
Edwards has been on a streak. Edwards
he's won like 9 in a row or something like that. Yeah. He's won a lot in a row.
So he probably should have gotten a title shot earlier. And now that he did get a title shot and he won, and now they're going to make him fight the guy right away. Yeah. It feels like that plays into Usman's.
It definitely just like it's perfect for Usman. It's the perfect situation for him. Yeah. But also, I think this is his last chance to get the belt again. Yeah. I think if he wins this fight, I don't think he wins his next one. Yeah. He's getting too old.
You got Chimaev. Chimaev coming up. And same thing with Edwards. Even if Edwards wins this fight, I think Chimaev, unless he moves up to 185, I think Chimaev wins the belt and probably retains the belt for a very long time. Could be the GOAT because Chimaev is like that. Yeah. But, I definitely want to see. I mean, just like, dude, imagine like in London and it's like, say it gets to the 4th, 5th round again and Edwards knocks him out.
Oh, yeah, they're going crazy.
They're going crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting fight. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for Gaethje. Marvin Vettori is going to fight. Can't remember who he's fighting. So it's gonna be it's a pretty good card.
Who else is on that card? I can't think of who else is on there.
Other than Marvin Vettori and Gaethje and Raphael, it's not a fantastic card. I mean, it's an alright card. The card coming up though.
The one with
Pierre and
that's a stat card.
We got Gamebred. We got fucking Jorge Masvidal fighting Gilbert Burns. That's gonna be a fun fight. I'm excited to see. It's been a while since Masvidal's fought.
I think Masvidal kills him still.
I don't know, man. He said so much like.
I know. He's a social media like just get attention on him. Yeah. Kind of person.
And then he had
but he's still a good fighter.
Yeah, I mean he can knock out anybody. Yeah. He's got a puncher's chance in any fight. Yeah. But then he had the a little bit of a trouble with he kind of hit Colby Covington like. Sucker punched him in public. Oh yeah, and got in some trouble over that and everything. Yeah, which he went 5 rounds with Colby Covington. So, but I mean, Masvidal is getting old. Gilbert Burns just went the distance with Chimaev.
Oh really?
Yeah. I guess it was late last year. So yeah, that's a really interesting fight. I think Jorge Masvidal, if he hits you clean, dude, like you're done.
I mean, you saw the knockout he had against Ben Askren. Yeah. Like,
I mean,
he can knock someone out fast.
Knocked out Darren Till. Went 5 rounds with Usman in their first fight. Yeah. Obviously got knocked the fuck out against Usman the second time. But
that was in Usman's prime, though.
And
that was prime Usman.
I actually think that Masvidal was having a better fight against Usman in the second fight and just got caught. Yeah. Because he had his hands down. Because in the first fight, Usman just held him against the fence for 5 rounds. And Masvidal took that fight on like a 2-week notice. Yeah. I think he was actually having a better fight and was on his way to maybe making that like a nasty like 4 or 5 round fight. Yeah. Before he got caught, because he got caught like in the second round. But it'd be really interesting to see what Masvidal does against Gilbert Burns. See if he's still got it or not, because he is 38.
Yeah. If he loses this fight, I think Masvidal's done. I don't think
he's already kind of a journeyman. Yeah. I don't see Masvidal getting the belt.
I don't either. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see that happening. But
there's too many great wrestlers at 170 because you got Colby Covington, Usman, Chimaev, and Chimaev is so young. Chimaev is like 25, 26. Yeah. Like Jorge Masvidal cannot beat him.
No, absolutely no. And Masvidal never had the belt, right?
No.
Yeah, I think he'll be BMF. I think he'll go down as one of the best UFC fighters to never win a belt.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's obviously a great fighter. He's been in contention for a decade now. Yeah. And but just never been able to get to that level where he wins the fight. Yeah. That wins the championship belt. Ooh, hit that 3. But
an exciting fighter.
A very exciting fighter.
Yeah.
He was always someone who was exciting to watch. He always had fun.
As soon as the clock starts, it's like he could knock him out first punch.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, he did it to Askren in 9 seconds. Like the fastest UFC knockout ever. Yeah. And
he's not just like a one-hit guy. Like he went 3 or 4 rounds with Darren Till, who at the time was a great fighter. Yeah, and knocked him out in maybe late 3rd, early 4th. So, and that was just a couple years ago. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited for the Masvidal and Gilbert Burns fight. So it's a big fight for 170.
It is. And then we have another big card coming up after that with the Sterling rematch.
Yeah, Sterling and I think Henry.
We have some big names on that card too, but that's not for till May, so we got another month or so till that. But exciting this weekend, Usman. Yeah, I want to see him fight. Not Sterling. fucking Leon Edwards again.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
And
good fight.
I hope for an Edwards knockout.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. No disrespect to Usman.
No disrespect to Usman.
I actually
think
like Usman now more than I did because Usman is super cringy. He's kind of like the Henry Cejudo of welterweight.
Yeah.
He's super cringy. He sucks at talking shit. But man, when he got beat by Edwards, he lost like a true champion.
Yeah. You also have to think though that English is not Usman's first language.
Yeah.
He's not going to be good at talking shit.
Yeah, but he's just so cringe.
Yeah.
He's so cringe. But when he lost to Edwards, he took it like a true champion.
Yeah. He did. He said I got knocked out.
Yeah, he didn't make any excuses.
Yeah.
He was the better fighter, all that. So
yeah, Usman really took it on the chin.
Yeah.
Bad joke, but
he did take it on the chin.
He did take it on the chin. He took the knockout on the chin and he took the loss on the chin.
Yeah. So a lot of respect to him for that.
A lot of respect for that. Yeah. I love when fighters can just go out and admit hey,
yeah,
I fucked this up.
Yeah.
I didn't fight how I was supposed to.
So I feel like Adesanya, when he got beat by Pierre, he hadn't made excuses.
He did.
A lot of people acted like he took that well, but he was still making passive aggressive excuses.
Yeah.
And
speaking of that fight again,
yeah,
I think Adesanya needs to go back to his roots.
Yeah.
And be more aggressive next fight.
Yes.
He's his last couple fights have been boring.
Yeah, really boring.
Where he's
except for Pierre.
Yeah, except where he's
because
slowed
he
down.
Made him fight.
Pierre made him speed up the pace.
Yeah.
But he was trying to fight slow still.
Yeah.
And if he tries to speed up the pace,
yeah,
and really because
he's a more athletic, fast guy than Pierre.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he has more in his arsenal than Pierre does.
Yeah.
And
but Pierre is one shot away.
Yeah, exactly. Pierre's got the knockout power to knock you out with two punches.
Mm-hmm.
But Adesanya's got more in his arsenal, can do more. He's got better skill.
You see, I don't know. To me, Pierre, everyone knows him for his knockout power. To me, Pierre is a super technical fighter.
Yeah.
As far as kickboxing goes, he is.
He is a very good kickboxer.
Yeah, he's a fan. They're both kickboxers.
But I get to the point where I don't know if anyone is better technically than Adesanya.
I'll say Adesanya might be better technically.
Yeah.
But not to say that Pierre is bad technically.
Yeah.
But so I think that Adesanya edges him out a little bit as far as technicality goes. But Pierre's got that knockout power.
Yeah.
And not to say that Adesanya doesn't. I mean, he's knocked guys out, but I mean, Pierre can knock you out cold with one shot.
Yeah.
He's got that right hook, dude.
Which also Pierre signed the UFC contract just to beat Adesanya again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's his boogeyman.
And so that's he just wants I think that man's life and goal in life is just to beat Adesanya as many times as he can, just to prove he's a better fighter.
And sometimes athletes just have another athlete's number, and I kind of think that it might be that way.
It might be that way with Adesanya,
because I think that there's other fighters at 85 that can maybe beat.
Yeah.
Or maybe not at 85, but at 205, because really Pierre should be fighting at 205.
Yeah.
I think there's other fighters that can beat Pierre, and for whatever reason, stylistically, Adesanya just can't get it done.
Just can't get it right. Yeah, but
he might even be a better fighter than Pierre.
Yeah, and I think he is a better fighter.
I do too.
But he has less power.
Yeah.
And I don't know, his last fights have been so slow where he's just methodical.
Yeah.
And trying to he's not even trying to get the knockout.
Floyd Mayweather.
He's not fighting for a knockout. He's fighting for a decision win, a unanimous decision win, which he gets all the time.
Yeah.
But not against Pierre. You can't fight that way against him. Because he will catch you.
Yeah.
You have to fight for a knockout.
You have to fight for 5 rounds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You have to fight for a knockout and try and get that win early. Yeah. And so if Adesanya can fight that way in their next fight, that will be the fight of the year, in my opinion. If Adesanya comes out and fights
just
correctly.
Talking about this has me so hyped.
It has me so hyped for that fight. Yeah.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Is that the first week of May?
I think it's May 8th, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, that can't get here fast enough.
Yeah, no.
That is, yeah.
I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, that's going to be a good fight.
I'm going to go pee again. Virginia is 1-3 in their last 4 games. I'm just going to throw this out here. The one year they did win their first round game, they won a national championship.
Virginia did?
Yeah. The one year in the last 4 years they've won their first round again, they won a national championship.
I'm about to make a parlay right now.
That's crazy.
So we're going to go Arizona, San Diego State. We're going to go Arkansas Razorbacks. Damn. All right, we're going to go Duke for sure over Oral Roberts. We'll go Texas. Should we go Auburn or Iowa? Jared thinks Iowa wins. I think I don't know. Auburn's a little bit inconsistent, but when they show up, man, they're pretty good still. Boise State, Northwestern, Northern Kentucky versus damn. Ooh, I kind of want to go Penn State over Texas A&M. We'll wait for Jared on that. He knows more about college basketball. I'm a college football guy.
All right, I got another topic, but you're just gonna ride with it, all right?
Okay. How do you feel about Penn State? They're plus 130 against A&M.
I think that's a good bet.
Okay. So
I think Penn State's been hot the end of the season here.
I got a 6-leg parlay here. So I got San Diego State over Charleston.
Okay.
Arizona over Princeton.
Okay.
Arkansas
easy.
over Illinois.
Yeah.
Duke over Oral Roberts. Texas over Colgate, and Penn State over A&M.
I see those all happening.
Okay.
I can see those all happening.
Don't you have Charleston winning?
No. I have San Diego State.
Okay, we're gonna
Wait, maybe I do have Charleston.
I think you got Charleston.
I think I might. But also, I can see that game going either way. They're both very good teams. I do have Charleston, but that's on the bet that already lost.
Penn State had a really close game with Purdue the other day.
Yeah.
And
Penn State have been playing really well the end of the season here.
Yeah.
They've been looking dangerous.
Okay, we're going to do it. $5.
This Utah State-Missouri game is very good, 45-45.
Yeah.
But
hopefully we'll see another buzzer beater.
Yeah, hopefully.
But
what I want to talk about is the last 5 years, we've seen a 1 seed win in this tournament.
Yeah.
Do you think we see a one seed again this year?
So, I don't think.
So the 1 seeds this year are Alabama,
yeah,
Kansas, Houston, and who's the other one?
Is it Arizona?
No, Arizona's a 2.
UCLA
is a 2. Alabama, Kansas, Houston, and
Virginia was 1 seed.
Virginia was a 4.
4, yeah. Let's just take a look here.
Yeah, take a look for me. I can't remember right now. It's
Kansas,
someone I should know.
Kansas, Alabama,
Houston, and
Houston.
Utah State up 2 with 10 to go.
Will they play tomorrow, possibly?
Yeah, they play tomorrow because Kansas and Alabama play today.
Purdue.
Yes, Purdue.
Okay. Yeah.
And
to me,
last 5 years,
yeah.
1 seeds have won. But for me, the only 1 seed that I see winning this tournament is Alabama. Yeah, they're the only 1 seed I see winning. We've been kind of sleeping on UCLA the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm still sleeping on them because I had them in a parlay the other night against Arizona and they lost. So, and a lot of people don't like this because they're just college kids. I'm a college kid, so fuck UCLA. Honestly,
you lost me money.
Crash your team bus. I don't fucking like you anymore.
You're already making more money than I am with NIL.
Yeah,
so.
I'm a kid. I can talk shit about this. Fuck UCLA. I hope they lose every game for the rest of eternity.
And I think they could lose their first round matchup too to UNC Greenville.
Yeah,
UNC Greenville will have what's his name? Thurman.
Yeah.
And he came from Tennessee last year.
Yeah.
He is one of the best players in the country, and so UNC Asheville could be an early upset here in this first round.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would take the UNC Asheville spread.
Yeah,
where they're plus 15 or something like that.
A team that I'm really thinking could win it all is Texas.
Texas have been looking dangerous.
They beat Kansas twice.
Kansas twice now by double digits both times. Texas are looking dangerous.
Yeah.
But I think they just have Kansas's number, and they might not be able to do it.
Yeah, they may not. Yeah.
Once they come down against, I don't think Houston makes it to the Elite Eight.
Houston's overrated to me.
But I think they have UConn on their side.
Yeah.
UConn.
UConn could win this thing.
UConn are scary.
Yeah.
And they've been hot.
I don't think Baylor wins it all.
I don't either. I had Baylor using a UMBC a couple times.
I'll tell you right now. Tomorrow, I'm putting money on Kennesaw State over Xavier.
Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
Them boys can bowl.
I'm going in state.
Them boys can hoop.
Yeah, them boys are from Georgia.
I have made a couple brackets with Kennesaw State winning because them boys can
winning it all.
What? No, not winning it all. But winning their first 1 or 2 games, I have a couple brackets where they do that because they can ball. Speaking of small seats can hoop, shout out to my boys over in Bozeman, Montana State.
Yeah.
Those are my boys.
Yeah.
I grew up in Belgrade, Montana.
Yeah.
Which is right beside Bozeman, literally a 10-minute drive. and so I grew up a Cats fan.
I really enjoyed the first 2 seasons of Yellowstone, so I really have an attachment.
Okay, yeah.
After
And,
that, it kind of sucks.
Yeah,
But I really like Montana just for that. I want to move there one day and just smoke weed and kill elk for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that is literally, you can do that in Montana.
Yeah.
That can be your life in Montana.
That can be your life. That sounds perfect to me.
And Montana State, I hope you boys get it done. Hope you beat Kansas State tomorrow night.
I'm pulling for them.
I really want them to win. Fuck the Grizz.
Yeah.
Go Cats.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Bobcat Nation, boys. I'm fucking sold on you guys. I made a bracket with Montana State
winning it all. Oh shit!
Of course I did. I had to. Yeah, I mean they're 0-3 in the they're 0-3 in the tournament all time. But if they make that run,
who was the last nobody to win it all?
I think the lowest seed to win it. I mean, we had Butler in 2010 as an 8 seed in the final. We had Kentucky a couple years ago as
But I'm talking about a Montana State
to win it all,
or even go. I know Davidson
make it that far.
I think Davidson made it Final Four or Elite Eight.
Elite Eight.
Steph.
Yeah. We also had we had an 11 seed Syracuse make it to the Final Four.
But they're not a nobody. If Carmelo Anthony played for you, you're not a nobody.
Yeah, and since the last time we've seen runs, but no one win it.
Yeah. I want to see a nobody win it.
Yeah. And I really hope Montana State. I hope they beat Kansas State tomorrow night and make a little run.
Yeah.
So
be pretty sweet for them.
It'd be so sick, and I would love it. I'm cheering them on. Obviously, I've been to a couple of their home basketball games back when they were bad.
They got a big fan base, man.
They do. A lot of teams. It's kind of crazy. Recently, the people who have just turned to loving Montana.
Yeah.
Montana.
I'm telling you, Yellowstone, dude.
It is Yellowstone. Yeah, it is the show Yellowstone. I've never watched it.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people who love Montana just because of Yellowstone.
Oh, shit. That was nice.
That was disgusting.
Yeah. First 2 seasons, great. After that, horrible.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people love Montana now because of that show. Yeah. And
personally, I love Montana because of Joe Rogan. Because as a fellow weed enthusiast, I just want to get high and kill elk and grow corn and shit.
Yeah.
And just make my own moonshine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's legal there.
Yeah.
You can just go there and go to the dispensary. They got dispensaries literally everywhere.
Yeah, you see,
it's
that's my
so
dream.
nice.
Yeah, just to get fucked up in Montana and live off the land.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my dream. Catch some trout, maybe.
It is my favorite place I've ever lived.
Yeah.
And
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's absolutely, as long as you live on the west side of the state. If you live in the east,
I got enough Cherokee in me. I could probably just get some free land up there.
Maybe.
I'll go and get me some free land.
Go get you some land.
Yeah. Become an alcoholic so fast.
Oh yeah.
Already
an alcoholic. Look at us. 2 beers in. I think I'm probably.
We're becoming alcoholics trying to get this podcast famous. So please watch.
Look at what we are sacrificing.
Yeah. Because if this podcast doesn't work out, then we're just alcoholics.
Then we're just alcoholics without a podcast.
But if this works out, then it's fine.
We are alcoholics with a podcast where we make a living off being alcoholics.
So please watch.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
But yeah, big up Montana State. When I lived in Montana too, they weren't good.
Yeah.
They would finish seasons probably about 11-11, 12-13, something like that. Big 3.
Nasty shot.
So I'm glad to see them. They turned it around they've made the last 2 tournaments, maybe 3. And we've really turned around these last couple of years as a basketball team. And our football team was very good the last couple of years too.
Shout out my boy Bear. I can't remember your last name, man. I got drunk with you in Panama City a lot this summer. And you're a big guy. And so yeah, shout out him. I think he plays defensive line for them. So yeah, shout out
Hell yeah. Montana State, I know a lot of you don't know the lore on Montana State, but last year they made a FCS national championship for football.
Yeah. And
then this year they lost in the semis. But still, fucking love the Cats.
Anybody out there from Montana, tell Bear I said what's up.
Yeah. So if you go to MSU, not Michigan State, MSU to me is Montana State. I got a lot of friends that go there. So if you're checking this out.
Mississippi State.
Oh, yeah, Mississippi State too. That's crazy.
I'm from the South, though.
Yeah, you're from the South. Yeah, MSU's Montana State and Michigan State to me.
Yeah.
And so shout out Montana State. Hopefully we get some wins. We haven't got a tournament win yet. For a while it was the Grizz just going to the tournament, but recently it's been Montana. Montana State, not Montana.
Yeah, Montana State.
And yeah, kind of crazy time in NBA right now too.
Yeah, dude, the West is so crazy.
The
right now.
West is crazy.
So like,
bro, that guy looks like Jack Harlow. Did you see that?
I didn't. The white dude.
Yeah,
He's the only white dude on the team that had
go
it.
back. I can't go back.
What the fuck?
It won't let me.
I caught a glimpse of him. I seen a white dude with curly hair. I was like, is that a mirror or is that Jack Harlow?
Jack Harlow plays for Missouri. We just found this out.
Apparently.
We'll see him probably here in a minute too.
But yeah, man, the West and the NBA.
The West is
so like
crazy.
4 through 10, like the 10th seed has the chance to be like the 4th seed, and the 4th seed has the chance to be like out of the playoffs right now.
Yeah,
They're
no,
all,
that's
I think the
a
4th
very
seed
real
is maybe
possibility.
like 37 to 33,
yeah.
and then everyone after that is like 36, 33, 35, 34.
They're so close.
Yeah, it's so close. And a lot of these teams, man, like Golden State last night had a crazy game with the Clippers. Steph Curry dropped 50.
Steph
in a
dropped
losing
50.
effort.
Jordan Poole had 19.
Yeah. So you got teams like Golden State out there. Who, like previously, I said I thought Golden State and the Kings make the Western Conference Finals. Not too sure about that now.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of these teams are good teams.
They really are.
Like I can't remember who's the 10th seed, but even them. Maybe it's Portland.
Portland are around there. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I mean, the West honestly is like wide open right now.
Yeah.
Because like to me, even though the Warriors have some like visible problems, they can't rebound well.
Yeah.
And their defense is
They
lacking
gave
a
up.
little bit.
I think they were -9 on offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Yesterday, which is very tough.
But offensively, they're undefendable.
Yeah. Especially when Steph is dropping 50.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I thought he was going to go for 60 last night. He had 41 in 3 quarters.
He shot for like 20 for 28, which is insane. Shot missed like 4 from behind the line.
That's like a center's shooting card. Yeah, I mean,
it is.
It's like if you're only shooting from the paint. So I think that the West right now is just wide open. Really, I think who's first? It's like Nuggets, Suns, and Grizzlies.
Grizzlies are 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the top 3 in the West.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think one of those teams win it. I don't think one of those teams make it.
You don't think so?
No, I think that
you think it'd be a 4 lower seed making it to the finals.
Yeah, even though I think the Warriors have visible problems. They cannot rebound the ball well, and they can't defend super well. But when you got Steph Curry, dude, and Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole, like eventually you become undefendable. And like we said earlier, like in basketball, great offense beats great defense.
Great offense does beat great defense.
And the Warriors, man, like Steph Curry turned 35. Shout out Steph Curry. He has the same birthday as my mama. Shout out to my mama. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Steph Curry.
Is it their birthday today?
No, the 14th.
Okay. Oh, the 14th. But so 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
happy birthday. Happy birthday to both of them.
Yeah. So Steph Curry just turned 35.
Yeah.
Still balling.
Yeah. And, for sure.
I would say, dude, honestly, he might be playing the best that he's ever played.
Yeah, he might be.
And
at least in terms of carrying the team.
Yeah.
Because Clay's taking a step back.
Yeah.
Draymond's taking a step back.
And I think the game has slowed down for Steph a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think earlier in his career, like his first few finals appearances, he wasn't great in the playoffs because I think the game was a little bit too fast for him. But now it's like he has a more like that LeBron in him where like he sees the game at a different level than everybody else.
Yeah.
And, I think that even though the Warriors have glaring problems, Steph Curry's so good that it just might not matter.
Yeah.
Like, they could still make it all the way and win the whole thing, I think.
For sure. I see that, too. But also, I could see a team like a Dallas.
Yeah.
Where they, right now, they're losing a lot of close games.
Yeah.
But they're new with playing each other.
Right.
Playing with each other.
Yeah.
They're new playing together.
Yeah.
And if they can just, build some chemistry before the playoffs.
Yeah.
And if they even get in as, a 6 or a 5 seed, they're making a run.
I mean, individually,
Dallas has a team.
Yeah, like Luka and Kyrie have both been playing great.
Yeah.
But if they can really mesh together, and find a chemistry, they're dangerous.
They're very dangerous
because neither one of them played last night.
Yeah.
And now they played a shitty team. They played the Spurs last night and went into overtime and won.
Yeah.
They kind of pulled away in overtime, but I mean, Christian Wood balled out for them last night.
Christian Wood, he's been slept on for years now, I feel like.
Dude, he balled out for them last night. Reggie Bullock balled out for them last night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they got other dudes, if you look at their team as a whole,
Yeah.
they got a great bench. They got great supporting cast. Like the Mavs could really do something.
Yeah. I mean, players like Christian Wood balled out. He was dropping like 22 a game when he was in Detroit.
Yeah.
Which
How old is Christian Wood?
What?
How old is Christian Wood?
He's still not old. He's probably 25, 26.
Yeah, I'm thinking he isn't.
He's not old.
Yeah.
But he's still a very good player.
Just
And
based
I
off
think-
last night alone, like he seems
Yeah.
like he's finding his rhythm.
He's been very good the last year and a half.
Yeah.
And I think he would be like if he was still in Detroit,
Mhm.
he would be their center point right now.
I believe last night, I think Christian Wood had his career high for rebounds, and Reggie Bullock had his career high in points.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Both guys that are like forgotten players on the Mavs,
Yeah.
but without Luka and Kyrie,
Yeah.
balled out for them last night, and in a tough environment in San Antonio. I mean, San Antonio is obviously down this year.
Yeah, they're
He's
not.
still Greg Popovich.
They've still got Greg
They
Popovich.
still
Yeah,
Greg
you
Popovich,
can't
yeah.
count out Greg.
So, yeah, they went on the road and won a game in overtime. So, yeah, I think the Mavs, healthy, if they could build some more chemistry, obviously, or like a
Yeah, and
threat.
the same with the Suns.
Yeah, the Suns, yeah.
I mean, we saw KD play 2 games for the Suns.
Yeah,
And both games they won, and KD balled out.
yeah.
And he got hurt in warm-ups again.
KD's the kind of guy that doesn't need chemistry.
No, he doesn't. He
No.
fits into any team.
Yeah.
And so I think, but with KD healthy, he's out. They're
He's probably gonna
evaluating
be back
him.
in the first round.
Yeah, he's going to be back around playoffs.
Yeah,
And if he's back, like that Phoenix team is scary.
yeah,
Like you don't even need the time for him to mesh. He's going to mesh
yeah.
himself
They should bring Charles Barkley back just to get him a ring.
just to get Charles Barkley
Yeah.
a ring. Have him retire as a commentator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bring him
Or
back.
not commentator, but analysis.
Yeah, yeah. Bring him back so he can get his ring, so Shaq can stop talking that shit. Yeah, I think West is pretty much wide open because even though the records are much different, like to me, 1 through 10, all have a chance at winning the thing. Because like you still got the Lakers at like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
LeBron isn't playing.
Yeah, and it's
The Lakers did take a bad loss last night to Houston.
yeah, they did.
But,
They should
but
be
AD
that
didn't
Houston
play.
team. Yeah, but still, they should still be that Houston
Yeah,
team.
yeah, they should.
And but when we look at the East, I think there's 3 teams from the East who can win it:
Yeah,
And
the
that's-
Sixers,
Sixers,
Celtics,
Celtics,
and Bucks.
and the Bucks.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
And the Bucks have been faring well without Giannis.
they have been. They've built a good team,
Yeah,
but I still don't know. Those teams in the West are so scary.
yeah.
We have 3 teams from the East, and then literally anyone from the West.
The West has dominated the NBA for the last 10, 15 years.
They really have.
Yeah.
And
It's just a tougher division.
it is.
You can have a team that's barely over 500 in the West, and they're better than the first seed in the East.
Yeah.
Because the
And-
West, top to bottom, is such a better division to
Yeah.
be.
So yeah, for sure. And the East is kind of, but we still have 3 good teams from the East that they're the only 3 that I could see
Yeah,
making the final or winning the final.
yeah.
I don't see any other 3 teams making
The
the final
Heat
at all.
are underachieving.
Yeah, Heat are not looking
Toronto's
well.
a decent team. The Cavs are out there.
Cavs are good,
Yeah,
but I still don't think they're championship caliber.
yeah. No, they got beat by the Sixers last night
Yeah,
by double digits, I think.
yeah.
So,
And so
but they are a good team.
I still think it's those 3 from the East. There are a lot of teams from the West. Maybe not the 10 seed from the West
Yeah.
because they'll be like Portland,
Yeah,
which I
they
think
don't have
Portland
enough.
can surprise teams, but not
Yeah.
enough to win a championship. But there's still like 5 teams from the West where I'm like, I could see you winning an NBA championship
Yeah.
this year.
Like even with Golden State's problems,
Yeah,
you still have Steph Curry.
you still look at Steph Curry and go, fuck, he could do it in the playoffs.
Like he can literally win this shit by himself.
Yeah,
So
and I don't think there's any other team or any other player other than him and LeBron where you're like, he's on that team, they might have a chance of
yeah,
winning it all.
like I'll say this. I'll say this every week. I'm biased towards Golden State. Like right now, I think Steph Curry is the best player in the league.
I can get behind that. Behind,
He's unstoppable.
I think
And last
he might
night-
be behind Embiid and Jokic right now. Jokic because
Yeah, I just don't know, man.
Embiid, I don't know. I've watched a lot of 76ers games lately, and that man,
Like if you were
Kid.
starting right now,
hoop.
if you were going to try to start a franchise right now, you would rather have Embiid or Jokic.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like as of right now, what we got, Steph Curry is Dude,
Yeah.
there was a time last night, I think it was in the third quarter, Steph Curry scored like 12 or 14 points in a row by himself, kept them in the game by himself,
Yeah.
and wasn't hitting threes, wasn't doing his traditional like pulling up from 35 foot.
Yeah.
He had a shot where like he fell down and just decided to flip it up over Kawhi Leonard, like a falling layup.
And just made it.
Yeah, just made it.
I mean, he shot from 20 for 28 last night.
Yeah.
I think he was 8 for 12 from behind the line.
Yeah.
And
He
that's
actually kind of
12.
struggled
Yeah.
behind the line.
Well, I mean, 8 for 12.
I'm talking about
Oh,
free
from
throws.
the line?
Yeah, he actually missed a few free throws, which was surprising.
From behind 3-point line.
Yeah,
he was still very
dominant.
efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he had a lot of twos too. He wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't just him making threes.
Dude,
all
he
night.
was hitting. I don't know if you watched the game.
I didn't know.
He was hitting crazy layups,
Yeah.
like getting like fouled and like just spinning it off the backboard. Like, yeah, just I still think there's like an idea with Steph Curry that if you can just keep him from hitting threes, you're okay. That's just not the case.
No, it's not the case. He works so much off ball.
Yeah, he's so good off ball.
He's so good off the ball.
Yeah.
He's gonna get himself threes.
Yeah.
And he has good enough handles where he's gonna get
Mhm.
to the paint if he needs to.
And the last few years, he's gotten stronger,
Yeah.
which has helped him defensively, but it's also helped him score in the paint.
Yeah.
He's gotten bigger. He's probably put on maybe 10 pounds or so.
He's definitely looking bigger.
Yeah, because like early in his career, like his first championship, dude was like 180 pounds.
He was a
soaking wet.
small man.
Yeah, now he's probably like 215.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't seem undersized. He's still a little bit short compared to other NBA players.
Yeah.
Probably 6'2", 6'3". I think he's listed at 6'3". I have a hard time believing that.
I think he's probably 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
I feel like they inflate NBA players' heights.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because like Russell Westbrook's listed at 6'3". Also,
Yeah.
I just don't think him and Steph are the same size. But Steph has put on a lot of muscle mass. Damn.
Fuck, that's a bucket.
Yeah, Missouri's running away.
Missouri's
with
up by 9 with 4 left to
this.
go.
Yeah, this might be over.
This might be over.
But yeah, I think that just Steph has gotten so much like more muscle mass on him. He's great in the paint.
Yeah.
I think he's the best player in the world right now.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah.
Speaking of muscle mass and best players in the world, we got Giannis.
Giannis, yeah.
He came into the league. I saw a video of him.
Yeah.
His rookie year.
Dude, it's so much different.
He's so much. Did you know he could shoot his rookie year?
Yeah.
He was hitting threes his
Yeah.
rookie year.
Yeah, it kind of got
And
away
then
from it.
I think he put on that muscle mass to become a better like post player.
Yeah.
He can't shoot anymore,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me that he's just lost his shot.
Well, he's kind of developed it again. Like he's a little bit better than he was 3 or 4 years ago. But yeah, his
But
rookie season.
his rookie season, he was hitting threes.
Yeah.
He was probably shooting 30% from three at
Yeah.
least, which he's not shooting that now.
No.
And his jumper then looked clean,
Mhm.
like he had a clean jumper.
Yeah.
And he's gotten away from that,
Yeah.
which is surprising.
That's
I mean,
always been like the thing keeping him from being
Yeah.
the best player.
if he could have kept his jump shot from
Yeah.
his rookie year,
He doesn't even have to shoot like Steph Curry. If he could just shoot like
damn.
I don't know.
Yeah, like shoot
30
like LeBron.
Yeah, like a 35% from three.
Yeah,
He's probably the best player in the world without a
Yeah.
doubt. Yeah. So okay, talking about NBA, really not a lot going on in college football right now. But one of the big like position battles and biggest things going on in college football right now is the quarterback position for Georgia,
yeah. I mean, we got Carson Beck.
which we're obviously fans. Let's just go ahead
Yeah,
and disclaim
we are
that.
we are Georgia
Yeah,
fans, so
yeah,
we are a
I
little
mean,
biased.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. I mean, I got the Braves jersey right behind
Yeah.
me.
So
We're just Georgia fans.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got a close quarterback battle versus Carson Beck and Vandegrift this next year. Vandegrift out of high school, 5-star recruit.
Yeah.
Beck a
3
4-star.
5-stars in that room.
Wait, Beck was a 4-star.
But well, depending on the service that you look at, like I think Rivals had him as a 4-star, but like ESPN and maybe 24/7 had him as 5-star.
Okay.
So 4 to 5-star regardless.
Yeah.
Elite level quarterback play in that room. top
And
to bottom.
who's the redshirt freshman this year?
Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah,
My
Stockton.
favorite.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. Last I seen, it was going to be Beck and Vandegrift
Yeah, so
splitting first team
according-
reps.
Yeah, according to Kirby Smart, it's going to
Yeah.
be Beck and Vandegrift splitting first team reps. But even Kirby said I wouldn't be surprised if Gunnar takes this thing.
Yeah.
To me, and now like David Pollock, he was on a show recently. He might have been on Aaron Murray's podcast. He talked about the
Fucking
quarterback.
Aaron Murray.
Yeah, a goat. for
A
sure.
goat. Yeah.
But he talked about the quarterback battle a little bit. He thinks that it's Carson's job to lose 100%.
Yeah.
It's,
It is. Yeah.
It's really surprising to me though that him and Vandegrift are splitting first team reps.
Yeah.
I thought if anything it'd be all three guys splitting first team reps.
Yeah.
but or it would be just
Just Beck. Yeah.
yeah, just Beck, and then the other two guys fighting for that second position.
Yeah.
But man, David Pollock is really high on Gunnar Stockton.
Really?
Yeah, and I am too. Because
Yeah.
if you look at Gunnar Stockton, the dude, like athletically and like his size, looks like Tim Tebow.
Really?
He has legs like Mark Ingram, like massive. Like his legs do not fit on his body. He's about like 6'2", 215, massive legs. Probably the dude probably squats like 550.
Damn.
Yeah, he's huge.
That's huge.
And
Yeah.
he's a quick guy, but like he runs through defenders. Like he plays a lot like Tim Tebow. If you had Tim Tebow and Baker Mayfield make a love child, it would be Gunnar Stockton.
It'd be Gunnar. Okay.
Because he throws off platform. He's a great thrower. He's not Tim Tebow with his arm.
Yeah.
But he's Tim Tebow, like running. His running
Yeah.
style is very like run through you, don't slide. Like
Big man.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
Not super tall, but like just big, beefy.
Yeah.
And makes the off platform throws, and it has like he's a Georgia boy too, which well, I mean so is Vandergriff.
Yeah.
But, he's a Georgia boy. He's from Tiger, Georgia.
Tiger, Georgia, small town.
Yeah.
That's near here.
Yeah, that's like he like a
Oh
lot of
fuck,
people.
that's not near here. We
It's
don't know
probably
where we live.
Probably about an hour. We're not saying
I mean, we haven't said it before.
it's not too far from. Where
It's
we
not
live.
too far from where we're at.
Yeah, so it's a lot like a lot of people. Kirby even says that he sees a lot of Stetson in him because he's
Yeah.
such like he loves the team and like is such a competitor.
Maybe
And,
just Stetson with better abilities.
It's pretty much Stetson with NFL caliber
Yeah.
roles and or playing talent. And
But Vandergriff might be the same way, though. You know?
Vandergriff is the most athletic guy in the room,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah. Like he was a 5-star coming out of high school for a reason.
But he also played for a 1A school.
Yeah.
Played for a Christian high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, played for like a really
Okay.
small. Yeah, played for Athens,
So it's easier to ball out in high school with
Yeah.
that. But still, like,
which Nick Chubb played for like a 1A school too.
yeah,
And
exactly.
Nick Chubb's like the best
And
back in the
he's
NFL.
he's crazy good.
Yeah.
Like you can't always discredit where
Yeah,
they
no,
went.
I'm not discrediting. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, sometimes that is.
Yeah,
valid.
sometimes that is how it goes, where you just go to a small high school and you
Yeah.
ball out. Like I went to a small high school,
Mhm.
and I, my soccer team, we won state championships.
Yeah.
But it was a small high school.
Mhm.
Like if we played against, we're in Montana too.
Yeah.
So like if we're in down here in Georgia,
Not a big soccer market in Montana. I feel like.
no, and we got no recruits looking at us.
Yeah.
There's nothing. No one's looking up at Montana for
Yeah.
recruits. And but like even if we were down here at Georgia, like I still think we're fighting for a state championship.
Yeah.
But like we won our state championship 4-0. 4-0.
Yeah.
And a state championship game as a soccer team, like
Yeah,
we
that's
blew
big.
them out.
Yeah.
Like we were just like the best team in the state by far.
Yeah.
But if we were down in a state like Georgia,
Mhm.
we're definitely not winning.
Yeah. Well, there's just like significantly better athletes here.
Exactly. Yeah, there's more people. And but like still there were people on my high school team
Mhm.
who were ballers.
Yeah.
Like we had some very good players.
Yeah.
Like I had some friends who I had a friend who went and played in Italy, for example. Like he's a very good soccer player.
Yeah.
And he didn't get like scouting opportunities, but if he was here in Georgia, he would have.
Right.
And he's still a very good player.
Mhm.
And he played for semi-pro teams
Yeah.
and tried out for professional teams. And so like you see these small players from small schools, you're like, damn, he went to a small school though. Like
Yeah.
he might not be good.
Yeah.
They're still very good players.
Yeah.
Like, and I understand. Like,
I don't think it's a talent thing. I think that if you're talented no matter what.
yeah,
It's just like, okay, if you're playing against like regular kids
yeah,
versus playing against like
actual talented players.
D1 talented
Yeah.
kids, I don't think it's the talent thing. I think it's like getting adapted to playing against talent is equal to yours. And
Yeah,
to
that's
me,
fair.
that's where Brock Vandergriff kind of falls short.
Yeah.
Because
He
his
didn't
team
have-
didn't even win state.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so-
See, that's
but-
tough.
Yeah, but like his best receiver, who actually plays for Georgia, I think it might have been like a deal for Brock Vandergriff.
Where they bring both.
He's 5'6". He's like
He's like a slot receiver.
He's like our size playing for the University of Georgia.
Yeah,
So not great.
but okay, you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
But just about me personally,
Mhm.
I feel like if my parents didn't let me play football growing up,
Yeah.
because I was too small. I didn't hit 5 foot until my sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
I didn't hit 100 pounds. I think I went 100 pounds once my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Because I drank a shit ton of water before I weighed in.
Mhm.
And so I was really 100 pounds my junior year. And so like my parents were like, you're too small. You can't
Yeah.
play football. Like that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You will die.
Mhm.
But if I were able to,
Yeah.
they let me, I could have been a fire slot receiver.
Right. Yeah.
And like maybe he's one of those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. So. Yeah, I mean,
like just like fast.
We've had small players in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Julian Edelman.
The dude is fast.
Julian
I
Edelman.
can't remember the kid's name.
Wes Walker.
Yeah.
Like fast, small receivers.
Foles, not Foles. Darren Sproles.
Darren Sproles, also
like
a great example.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short player.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. He could do it all.
Yeah.
Break anyone out of his feet.
Kansas State has a running back. What's the kid's name?
I really don't know a lot about Kansas State.
Kansas State has a great running back coming into the draft this year. Probably going to be a late round pick. He's like 5'6".
Okay.
What's the guy's name?
I couldn't tell you.
Great running back. Like potentially the best back in this class that everyone's forgotten because he's literally like 5'6", 185, 190 pounds. Fantastic running back. Wow. So yeah, look for him.
Yeah.
Off air, I will try to find him and show him to you because this dude's a baller.
All right.
But yeah, I think it's Carson Beck's job to lose.
Yeah, I do too.
But to me, Gunnar Stockton, who actually Gunnar Stockton is shaping up to be Stetson Bennett 2.0.
Yeah.
Because you see, like
maybe he doesn't win it. Maybe he wins it once Vandegrift or Beck is gone.
I think Stetson Bennett, his freshman year at Georgia, whenever we went to the Rose Bowl against Oklahoma, he played Baker Mayfield in practice for the scout team and balled out.
Really?
And that's what Gunnar Stockton did. He played C.J. Stroud.
Oh, wow.
And balled out. Like, kicked our first team defense's ass.
Really?
And that's what Stetson Bennett did his freshman year at Georgia. Like, kicked our first team defense, like, with Roquan Smith and fucking DeAndre Baker and all these dudes that are, like, balling out in the NFL now. Kicked their ass as a scout team quarterback. That's what Gunnar Stockton did this year. So I think that Gunnar Stockton's got that edge to him. And, yeah, Vandegrift, as much as I like Vandegrift, I want to see him succeed. I don't know that he's ever going to play quarterback at Georgia.
Yeah.
I think that he transfers to Auburn.
You think so? You think he transfers to Auburn?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, Hugh Freeze is there, and he was kind of – he was always a Georgia boy. He was always going to commit to Georgia, but Auburn was always right there.
Yeah.
His recruitment.
Yeah. Was he a East Georgia boy or West Georgia boy?
He's from Athens.
Oh, so East Georgia still.
Central Georgia, yeah. Yeah, East Georgia,
yeah,
Central, yeah.
More Eastern.
Yeah. But, yeah, so Brock is from Athens.
Oh, interesting.
But
I didn't know that.
But
so it's probably been his dream, too, to be a Georgia quarterback.
But Auburn was, like, right there. Like, he almost committed to Auburn. So I feel like if he doesn't win the job, he's probably going to be an Auburn quarterback.
Yeah.
And probably a really good one. But that's the thing with Georgia. Like, there's been, like, we got guys coming to our pro days, like Matt Landers. I don't know if you remember this guy. He was a wide receiver for Georgia. He transferred to Arkansas this year. When he was at Georgia, dude was wide open all the time. Could not catch a fucking cold. Went to Arkansas, balled out. He's gonna he's gonna participate in our pro days because we have GMs from all 32 teams at our pro days.
Which huge for him.
Arkansas has like 10 or 15 GMs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that I think it's Brock's job, maybe Gunner, but
yeah.
It's going to be really interesting to see because
it will be interesting.
And there's going to be pressure on the guy no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. I was about to say, no matter what, whoever walks into that starting role is going to feel immense pressure to live up to what Stetson did.
I don't even feel like it's Stetson. I feel like it's more the 3P.
Yeah, it's more
because
the 3P.
Stetson is obviously, as much as I love Stetson, he is not the most talented quarterback.
No, he's not. Yeah.
He wasn't the most talented quarterback on the roster last season. So I feel like...
Yeah, it was Becker Vandegrift last season.
Yeah. Even Gunner, I would say, was more talented than Stetson.
But Stetson was the right person for the position.
Yeah. He was right time, right,
Which Kirby is going to pick the player.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about talent.
Yeah.
He's going to pick the right person for the position.
Right.
And so I think we'll have to wait out, see some spring games.
Yeah.
See who the best player. And they're all going to be there in the fall. Oh, by the way, that's Jack Harlow, but shorter.
That is Jack Harlow. Redheaded Jack Harlow.
Missouri just won against Utah State.
Yeah.
Who they
too fucking bad that my parlay got fucked.
Yeah, well, no, you had Missouri winning.
Yeah, but Virginia lost.
Oh, Virginia lost. I had Utah. Fuck, I had Utah State winning. My parlay's fucked. Oh, I had Virginia winning too.
I said another parlay.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna move over to the Charleston San Diego State game here because Charleston are winning early.
Oh, are they?
They are.
I don't need that because that's my new parlay.
Hey guys, thanks for watching 2 Beers In. We're trying to upload episodes weekly. We got a lot to talk about right now. Fucking Miller High Life, we love you. You're our favorite beer right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it really is.
Fucking love Miller High Life. Give them a try.
Yeah.
Even we're not sponsored, but honestly, their beer is so good that like I would give them a try. And make sure you like this video, subscribe, check us out, watch more of our videos, and hell yeah. This has been
Thanks
Two
for
Beers In.
watching.
Thanks for watching.
Please keep watching. We love
Please
this.
keep watching. We love this shit.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck yeah.
All right.
Peace.
See ya.